So we are 1 week out from the Ration Challenge. For those who do not know what the Ration Challenge is, it is conducted by an organization called Act for Peace. It is a fundraiser to help bring awareness and raise money for Syrian refugees. Specifically, it is modeled after what's going on with some refugees in camps in Jordan. Now, how you conduct this fundraiser is for 1 week, you dedicate and live only eating what rations would be available to those refugees. So participants get 1 week's worth of food, and basically in the time leading up to the challenge week, as well as the week while you're living that way, make posts, bring awareness, try to get people to help donate. All the money goes towards helping provide more food for the refugees, helping them get an education, helping the kids go to school, as well as they help the adults, especially those with families, especially the mothers, learn how to start their own business so that they can provide for their own families and build themselves back up after having lost everything, having to leave their home. This is especially helpful because where they are, there are a lot of laws restricting how much they're able to work. So it makes it really hard for them to, get the basics like food, salt, even just a cup of tea, some coffee, things that we take for granted every day. So most people, when they sign up for the challenge, they will get a box containing most of the rations for the week. This year is the first year that America has participated in the Ration Challenge. They were anticipating maybe 6,000 participants. I saw a post earlier today saying that they have over 15,000 people registered so far. That's amazing. Because of that, they didn't have enough supplies ready. They were able to get together boxes for the first 10,000 people who registered. For the rest of us, and this is no big deal whatsoever, the rest of us got a package, a little envelope that has shopping list, ingredients, all the other tools that are provided in the boxes, minus the food. Not a big deal at all. I'm totally fine providing my own rations for this. I honestly have most of them in my pantry already. So, most people will do an unboxing when they get the rations. So we will just look at what's in the envelope. Oh, there's more stuff in there. Okay. So everybody gets, a little welcome to the challenge sheet, just kind of explaining everything, a little note from the founders, which I'm going to put pictures of this stuff later on. Here is the shopping list. So for the week, you get 4 pounds and 4 ounces of white rice, 14 ounces of flour, 6 ounces of dried lentils, 12 ounces of vegetable oil, 3 ounces of dried chickpeas, a 15-ounce can of kidney beans, and the ration packs typically come with 3.75 ounces of canned sardines. They also will specifically say, if you're vegetarian or vegan, leave that out, substitute it with equal amount of tofu or other protein of your choice. I will be going with tofu for that. So, you can see from what I just read out, it's not a lot. I mean, lots of rice and flour, and that'll kind of keep you filled. Like, it'll keep your stomach from feeling too empty, but this is not nutritionally sound at all. And this is what refugees are dealing with, living on for months at a time. As you can imagine, it causes a lot of problems. Now, they do tend to, work what they can to try to supplement this more with other things, spices, vegetables, fruit if they're able to get it. But a lot of that stuff, we take for granted. It's so easy for us to just go to the store and get it. They're out here, they've lost literally everything. They don't really have anywhere to go besides these little communities that they've been put in. And they're kind of stuck. They're doing what they can to get out of the situation, but they all need help. And that's where this comes in. All the money that is donated through this cause helps in ways you couldn't imagine. And as we near the challenge and as we go through the week, I will talk a lot more about some of the specific testimonials of refugees in the camps and former refugees. They share a lot of that. They have a lot of interviews with them that will explain the importance of all of this. Nice big poster, and this gives you a visual representation of kind of what, I can do a good shot here, what the refugees get in a week. You see here the dried, some rice and some beans, lentils, a can of sardines there. You can see it's not a lot. Now you will notice these 2 coupons. If it was coming in the ration pack, this is representative. What happens for the refugees, along with whatever food actually comes in their pack, they get these coupons from the UN that they can go to the store and trade it for more rice and flour. And honestly, that's how they kind of keep from being totally starved the entire time. It will definitely be a rough week, but I am okay with that as long as I'm able to help out these people. You know, we take everything for granted, and it's just ridiculous. The thing I'm probably gonna have the most trouble with is I don't have salt. Refugees often don't have access to salt and other spices. Not only, you know, does it make the food bland, the most important thing is they're not getting electrolytes. They're not going to be able to hold the hydration, and they're not going to have any other minerals to absorb the nutrients. I already know I'm going to struggle in a week on it. I can't imagine a child living on that for months. Here is a little booklet that's full of recipes that actually come from some of the refugees in the camps. How I mentioned earlier how they get interviewed. And they sound, you know, like very normal dishes that we kind of come up with. They're just make do with what they have. You know, there's just basically rice, beans mixed together. They somehow have kind of made crepes, a little bit of falafel, dips, soups. They figured out a way to make bread. And all the praise to these people for their ingenuity in coming up with this and keeping their families' bellies full with so little. The reality of this is kind of hitting me a little more about how little they really have. So I will gather up my rations myself, and once I do that, I will post picture or maybe a new video showing it all portioned out, ready to go ahead of time. In the meantime, please, please, please donate to this cause. Help these people. I mean, you see how little that is. Most of us would not last a week well on that. Not the way we're accustomed to life. We need to help these people. And it's not just handouts, it is helping them get back on their feet with dignity. That is what this is about. Making sure that they know that, hey, you're not alone, you're not forgotten. They have all my deepest respect and compassion for what they've gone through, what they're going through. Innocent people that have been displaced from their homes because of pointless and disgusting wars. We can't let them go unheard. We can't let them go uncared for. We have to come together all around the world as humans and just realize we're all people. And if this was happening to us, we would want somebody to help. We would want somebody to share our stories. We would want somebody to make sure our kids aren't starving. So please, please, even if it's as simple as $20, please give to this cause. You have no idea how much it really will help them. Bye, guys.